Okay, guys, let me make sure this is looking halfway decent. Okay, I know it's early in the morning, but this is what I woke up with. This lunar eclipse energy is already hitting me. I know it will be hitting you, so I wanted to come live with you guys and just give you a reading of the overall energies that you will be feeling for the next week or so. Actually, it's going to be a longer amount of time that you're going to be feeling this energy. So I just wanted to come live with you guys because I pulled first thing this morning, like, what is this energy I'm feeling? And so I pulled, and then I was like, this is not about me, right? And Spirit said, no, give it to the collective. So I'm here giving you guys this message this morning because it's necessary. Hi, how you doing? So this is not a Cancer video. This is the lunar eclipse in Cancer video. So I want to say January 10th, you'll experience, and depending upon what part of the country or what part of the world you're in, you're going to experience this lunar eclipse energy. And so it's already starting to come through. And I put it on my calendar because I knew this lunar eclipse energy was going to hit hard, and it's going to affect everyone because it's Cancer. So it's going to affect your emotions. So just because this is a lunar eclipse in Cancer does not necessarily mean that this is just for Cancer. No, this is a lunar eclipse that's going to affect all signs in the energies of Cancer. Cancer is about home. Cancer is about emotions. Cancer is about a lot of, I hate to say it, maybe bringing out your insecurities. It may be bringing out a little bit, just an emotional roller coaster. Things that you may not have handled already, things that you may need to handle. So this is really about all signs and what they're going to be experiencing over the next couple of weeks as it relates to the lunar eclipse. But not only that, it's just going to be the energies as a whole, not just the lunar eclipse, but there's all kinds of things with Neptune and Saturn and Pluto and Saturn, conjuncting. I don't even know all the terms about it, but the point is there is so much that's going on right now that's going to be affecting everyone. So I just wanted to come to you guys with a reading. And if I have time, then I may go into, the water signs, what they can expect, the fire signs, what they can expect, and the earth signs, what they can expect. I don't think I'm going to do each individual sign here, but I may go ahead and do the water, the earth, air, and do it like that. So I've already pulled, by the way. So I'm just going to go over. And like I said, I asked Spirit specifically, was this message just for me? And Spirit was like, no, send this to the collective. So that meant I had to get up, get dressed, try to look halfway decent. Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Do the best that I could last minute just to be able to kind of get up here to you guys and go live with you. Hi, Kate, Kiss, Jake, JG, Kiss. How you doing, hon? Good morning. Good morning. So let's get started. Okay, so I first started off with the overall energies of what I would feel and of what some of you may be feeling. And if you haven't already, go back and see the Divine Twin Flame Partnership video, which is already out. I just did that yesterday, and I was feeling the energies deeply then too. How you doing? T. Murphy, Kathleen, how you doing, guys? And so the first, and some of this same information came out then. So this doesn't just affect you. Hello, R.A. I don't know how to say the last name, but peace and love, sister. How you doing? Okay, so this energy came out before. Actually, these two energies came out before when it had to do with the energies now and the twin flame. And this is about you realizing all that glitters is not gold. What you think is going on really is not what's going on. It's about taking off the mask, the false perceptions, things of that nature. And then we got the here and now. So that was, again, more energy about this is what we're going through now. Not what you're going to go through in a week from now. This is what you're going through now. So this is what you're going to be going throughout the next couple of weeks. But when I went a little deeper, because I was like, okay, not for you. What is this about? But not for you is not just about something's not for you, but this is actually in reverse. So it's something that you think is not for you may be for you. So when I took it an extra step deeper, I got the garden and the gate, and then the Four of Cups. So this is about complacency. This is about you not wanting to make changes. So this is about changes that are going to occur that you're not expecting to change, and it's going to affect you emotionally. It's going to big time affect you emotionally. So this is about your home. This is about, because this is Four of Cups, this is going to be about not just love. This is going to be about your emotions, whatever it is. It may be bringing up some childhood trauma. It may be bringing up some things that you've dealt with that you haven't fully dealt with, or that you thought you dealt with, but you really haven't. So I'm just letting you know, because what's happening here is you're still kind of, some of you are afraid to kind of really step out there. And I want to say step out on faith, because that's what Spirit's giving me. But some of you are still a little afraid of stepping out of your comfort zone, is what they're saying. Okay. And so when I went a step deeper, again, we went into all that glitters here. And so when we looked into all that glitters, this was definitely about love. This is about your perception in regards to love, in regards to your heart chakra. That's what came up for you. And again, like I said, some of you will be dealing with the, hey, Savage, how you doing? Well, this is actually for all the signs. I'm going to repeat that one more time. This is for all of the signs, but this is for the Cancer lunar eclipse, which is going to affect all of the signs. And then I may go into each sign, meaning like earth. I'm saying wrong. Okay. Each element, water, Happy New Year's, earth, and so on. Okay. So if I have time, then I'll do that. But I have to get this message out, because this is what was on me, and Spirit was like, you got to get this message out now. So that's what I'm doing. So, so this is again about you guys, again, dealing and unearthing some of the abandonment issues that you have had to deal with. And again, a lot about stability in love as well. This is not, again, just relationships. This is definitely stability in life. So this is some of you having to deal with, and I would love to hear your comments if you're dealing with this as well, because these are major energies. I was dealing with it myself as well, and I was dealing with it a few days ago, over a week ago, and I was just like, the stability is necessary right now. So what I have here is, again, some of you living in a life that you thought was stable but isn't stable, or you may be realizing some instabilities regarding your life. And it may have something to do with the fear here around your stability, abandonment, things of that nature. Okay, so then I took it an extra step further. So I'm gonna tell you what my overall gist of all of this is, and but I want to go through each step so you can see how I arrived to this, and Spirit's guiding me alongside of this. So here and now. Here and now. So let's go deeper into this. So this is about some of you not feeling victorious. Again, love is coming up again. The man holding a coin. So this is not feeling victorious regarding finances. Stability, again, is coming up, guys. And love. So stability in love, stability in your finances, relationships, things of that nature, again, is coming up, okay? And it has to do with restrictive relationships as well. So it could be dealing with commitments. It could be dealing with other relationships that seem to be constricting or restricting you. So again, we have 10 of Cups that came out in reverse. So a lot of this is centered around your emotions, what you're going to go through, your passions. Some things coming to a screeching halt because you're just not quite sure how to adjust. You're not quite sure how to maneuver at this time. So, and I'm going to get you guys some advice as well on how to maneuver during this energy, because this energy, you're going to feel it. Okay. Because what it's really allowing you guys to know is where you truly belong. That's what this is all about, really. The center of all of this is, where do each one of you truly belong? How are you representing in your purpose? How are you representing in what you've been guided to do? How are you representing in your life today? So this is about you really coming out of these places of, not understanding this and moving into a place of understanding this. So this is a lot about transitions, whether you like it or not, but in a way to where you're like, aha. And many of you don't like the change, I know. And it's going to be harder for some than others. But if you've been doing the work, I've been working on this for a while. So I saw a lot of this coming, but it's almost like I was in a place, and some of you can let me know if how you're feeling as well with this. I was sometimes in a place of seriously like, okay, I know something just is not right here, right now. Like, what is it? It's like I needed to pinpoint it. And I'm gonna just let you guys know I'm willing to even discount readings for some of you to even realize what it is that you are actually missing. What is it that you're forgetting? So if you email me at gracefulhealingretreat@gmail.com, I'll be happy to work out something with you. I may even discount the readings a bit, but I mean quite a bit. So you can kind of get this message because it's necessary. If you cannot pinpoint what it is that you need to do in order to help you grow, you're going to be stuck. And not really, because I think you're going to be moved regardless, but you're not going to like it. You're not going to like it. So it's better if you just get on board, get on the train. Just get on the track, do something. But I'm just telling you, but it's really about you showing up genuinely to your life. And it's no more time for you faking it till you make it. It's about you genuinely showing up. So, Lord, again, not about what it looks like, but rather what it is really right here. Not living in the past, not living in the future. Yes, hop on board. Yes, hop on board, darling, okay? Because it's real. It's not about you living in the past anymore. It's not about you living in the future, what it should look like, what didn't happen here in the past. It's about healing all of this in the process and dealing with it. So let's just take it an extra step further, right? So also, I just want to let you know, many of you will be dealing with loss. So we have 7 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords here. So this is about dealing with loss. But I'm telling you, if you deal with this loss that happened here in the past, whatever that is to you, then you will see a growth. You will see growth potential in this area. So if you're dealing with abandonment in relationships, then you're going to see growth in your relationships. If you're going to deal with abandonment with your parents or what have you, you may see some growth with your parents, but you have to deal with it. And right now, this is that time for change. I mean, you're in the crooks and crannies of it right now. So the emotions may be flying a bit high. And this is just time for you to get that victory, no doubt about it. But you have to be here. And that's what I feel as though Spirit is very, very, very adamant about here. We also received from the Goddess deck, I got opening up to the here and now, not living again in the past and the future. This is about the present moment. Absolutely. About the here and now, opening up to the present possibilities and being victorious in it again, seeing the wisdom and being victorious. So what also came out for you guys was seeing the big picture. Okay, so again, this is not about you honing in on the little things that no longer matter. Okay, Spirit is telling me to give you an example. Okay, so one of the examples is, okay, I was telling my daughter recently when I had an event, I said, watch this event be more beautiful than the substance that's really within. Meaning the event may look great and may look grand and this, that, and the other, but what's really at the substance and what's really at the core of the event is going to be missing. I saw it coming. So this is about you looking at the whole picture, not just what things look like. Again, being careful about what just things look, and following your intuition. They're telling me to tell you, follow your intuition. What also came out for you is the koi fish spirit. There's always enough. So this is, again, living in a place, I'm hearing poverty, lack. So this is some of you dealing in a place of lack or poverty. So this is knowing that there's always enough for whatever it is that you want, whatever it is that you need. Knowing that you don't have to sit back and worry. Worry is unnecessary during this time. So don't worry about what you can't control. Control only the things that you can control, and that's you. So this is definitely about recognizing that you are enough and that you belong as well. We also have the whale spirit here. Trust the great mystery of life. So again, there's going to be a lot of things going on here that you're not quite sure. You may not be quite sure what's going on, but I'm telling you now, it's something happening, and I'm going to pull a little more because I want to see about love. I want to see, I just want to get you guys some more advice. Your chakras that you be dealing with as well. So let's, okay, I'm going to the chakra first, okay? So let's just see some of the chakras that you may need to deal with and make sure it's aligned at this time. It's just been heavy on my heart to bring this message to you guys. Wow. I'm not surprised. What came out was home. Again, this is all about, you know, this is a lunar eclipse in Cancer. Cancer is about nurturing. Cancer is the mother of the signs. Cancer is emotions. Cancer is the moon. And so now this is not just a full moon. This is a full moon eclipse. So it's like a full moon times 20. So so all of that to say, you know, you're dealing with home life. You're dealing with, again, your safety. This is about security. So everything that you're going to be dealing with this month is about safety and security. Has that come up with any of you guys so far? You having to feel like you are safe and secure, or feeling maybe a lack of safety and security for one reason or another during this time? I would love to hear your comments. So let's see what else is coming up regarding this safety. Yes. Okay, Savage. Okay, awesome. Trust, believe, and achieve, my motto. I love it. That's right. And so let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else? What other energy? So this is really about your red chakra energy. You've been feeling it too. Good. So this is really about your, again, stability. The red chakra energy is all about your foundation, your upbringing, finances, you know, what it is that you've obtained, things of that nature. All of this is going to be coming up during this time. Your possessions. All of this is going to be coming up. Do you feel safe with this energy at this time? And how do you address it? Because that's what it's really about. You addressing some of these insecurities, some of these instabilities at this time. It's time to address it. So like I said, going back to the beginning, all of this has been centered around your security. That's what's coming up. How you doing, Shauna? Okay, so Cancer's fourth house. Oh, I can't read it. Okay, Cancer's fourth house, and she's kicking. Oh, even though, oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sweetie. Also, I'm ready. Yes, yes. Let me know when you're ready to learn. So, you know, what's also coming out is confidence, self-love, self-worth, and pride. So again, you know, you dealing with yourself. Home is the body. Home is your home. Home is your land. Home is your place of residency, your county, country, whatever it is. Dealing with that on so many different levels. Okay, just letting you know that it's not just your home, it's where you live, even your country. So it's affecting so many areas of your life. So what I want to say here is self-esteem is here. So definitely reaching out, realizing your worth, realizing that you do belong here. This is also about self-pride. This is about having pride in what it is that you want. I said to you guys in the Twin Flame video about speaking up for yourself. What is it that you want? Saying, speaking, opening up. So this is about you really expressing fully what it is that you want to provide, to obtain the stability. Okay. Whew, let's see what else is coming out in regards to this full moon eclipse in Cancer. This is affecting all the signs, like I said, heavily. So let's see what other advice that we're getting for the collective. So again, I started doing this reading, and I made sure this reading was not for me. It was, and Spirit was like, no, it's for the collective. Okay, so I'm just keeping this all here like so. Oh, wow. Okay. So I just told you guys about expressing your feelings. That's what also has coming out. Express your feelings to everyone. And I mean everyone. Everyone needs to hear this. You need to tell them like it is. I've already started going through it myself. Even if you're just expressing your feelings, not even to people, you could just be explaining it and saying it to the ether, saying it to the world, saying it to everyone around you. You could simply just do that and you will be okay. So expressing your feelings is extremely important during this time. Do not bottle it up. Do not fear what people will think if you're emotional right now. But that is that Cancer energy. You know, people always say Cancers are emotional. They're kind of out there, but you know, I'm a Cancer sun, so I get it. I hear it all the time. But you know what? I couldn't hold back because that's what people say. I have to move forward because this is my truth and this is reality. And you may not like it, but I'm not willing to live here with a mask on my face. I'm not willing to live here thinking that everything is all hunky-dory. No, things are not. They're not okay. Or they are okay. But usually you're going to be expressing feelings of it's not okay. I'm just letting you know. That's what Spirit just said. The other thing that came out was letting go of ego. Okay, so this again goes back to your own pride, but not being proud to speak up for yourself. So this is necessary. This is definitely necessary. Letting go of ego and expressing your feelings. So when I see this, the energies that's coming up for me is feeling like you can't express yourself. Like you don't, it's about how you will look. If you express yourself in this way, then I'd be embarrassed, or they will perceive me in this way. You know, that's what I'm feeling right now. Like letting go of the ego and the perception that someone's going to perceive you in a certain way. Who cares? Who cares? Let that go. So it's really about expressing your feelings authentically, unapologetically. 2020, that's what it's about. Guys, did you see I just got a tattoo? Yes, I did. Okay, and because I'm trying to be unapologetic, not trying, I am. I'm taking the steps to be unapologetic about my life, what I want, and really getting ongoing reminders on my body. Again, home. This is home. Everything that's been going on right now has been affecting the home. Home, your body, home, what it is that you want, where do you feel comfortable, all of that. And you'll be surprised what I put on my body. But I sent it to you guys. Did you guys see it? Don't apologize for anything. I'm telling you. I mean, it's real. It is what it is. So this is really about you letting go of that ego concerning that. Let me see if anything else is coming out as far as advice for you guys regarding this lunar eclipse here. Okay. Wow. I love it. So in the midst of all of this, like I said, we're in an eclipse. This is a full moon eclipse, a full moon lunar eclipse in Cancer. Again, Cancer is the nurturer. Cancer is the lover. A lot about the water signs is about very loving nature. I'm not saying all of the signs aren't loving. What I'm saying is that is the expression that's coming out right now. Love, love, heart chakra, love. I mean, everything that's coming out here, love, heart, stability, family, all of this is coming out right now. And it's just being repeated. So this is again talking about as you're expressing yourself, you can express it in a loving way. You know, you don't have to go off, you know, off, like off. You can go off and say, hey, but I don't like it when you do this. Or, hey, I want this type of stability in my life. This is not stable. I'm not down with it. I'm going to choose to make the moves I need to make for my own stability. It has nothing to do with you. But that may mean that I need to exit stage left, or exit stage right. I'm just saying. But you can say it in a loving way. So the loving energy will be here. And I'm also hearing some of you may be it may be hard for you to express your feelings and your desires and your wants because you're not used to doing it. So if you're not used to doing it, then it may blurt out like, you know, you may blurt it out like that because it's so built up in you and you have not expressed it in such a long time, or you don't even know how to really express it because you're afraid. Really, the fear is the perception that's going to be seen if you express what it is that you truly desire. They're telling me you may feel selfish. You may feel like you're not allowed to. It may be some sense of judgment that you're putting on yourself to stop yourself from expressing your feelings. So if you do express your feelings, or if it's almost like you're going to blurt it out. So some of you may blurt it out because you're not quite sure how to deal with your feelings. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. Let's see what other advice is coming out for you. I want to see the spiritual aspect of it all. And this is definitely going to have a spiritual. Ooh, my. Okay. This is definitely going to affect you spiritually as well. Sorry, guys. But what came out for you was moving towards the light and the door to the infinite. This is amazing. So this is telling you emphatically that you are abundant, regardless if you believe it or not. And this is your energies. So we just finished talking about your energies again. Love is your energy. Your energies are important right here. And you guys are moving closer. So this is actually, I'm hearing ascension as well. So some of you they're saying you may be having ascension symptoms as well. Some of you may be getting sick. This may have already started to happen where you're getting ill. And these may be ascension symptoms. They're also telling me to remind you of like the ear popping. You may feel ear popping where you hear high pitched sounds that are occurring around this time as well. I mean, I get this kind of regularly, but some of you, it may be more profound now during these ascension processes for you. So just FYI for you there, okay? And so again, this is definitely going to be about your energies. Let's see what else is coming out for the collective regarding the lunar eclipse in Cancer for all the signs. Thank you. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. All right. So what's first coming out for you is relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay. And this, again, is about releasing the past hurt. This is going back to the past abandonment issues. This is about releasing that and being able to move forward, releasing that and being at cause in your life. So being able to maneuver, learn from your mistakes and move forward. So this is relax the hold of darkness and be at cause. Okay. So we also have faith in the process. Many of you may be questioning what's going on. Actually, they're saying all of you. Okay, dang, it's like that. I mean, we don't use all. They said all of you are going to be questioning the process, wondering why you're going through this, asking the question why. They're saying that because it's going to be an uncomfortable feeling. If you haven't already started feeling this, you will over the next couple weeks very strongly. Like I said, the lunar eclipse in Cancer will be January 10th through 12th. You'll really feel it. But nonetheless, having faith in the process. And many of you, and this is 32. 32 breaks down to 5. And 5 is, again, that change energy. So this is about having faith in the change that's occurring. So that's what you have to realize. There is a change, but have faith in the process, which goes back to the mystery. You're not going to see it all coming. I'm telling you, Spirit woke me up first thing this morning to tell you, my guides, my angels, my ancestors woke me up this morning to tell you that this is what's going to happen. So it's a mystery, yes, but what they're saying is have faith in the process. So this is a processing of sorts. So these are things that you did not want to unearth in the past, that you weren't unearthing in the past, that you have to unearth now. You cannot move further into 2020 the way you've been. So this is about unearthing some of these emotions, and you may not feel comfortable in the process, but they're saying nonetheless to have faith in the process. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Okay, so the next message that you guys got was inner trust. This is trusting in yourself. This is so important. Hello, everyone. I just want to say hi. Hey, guys. Hey, Queen Bee. Hello. Andrea. Hey, Andrea, how you doing? Okay, so actually, this is about inner trust, in trusting in yourself, nonetheless, releasing the animosity, releasing the hurt, releasing people telling you you're not who you are, releasing the doubt is what I'm hearing, doubt, releasing the doubt. So this is about giving you the opportunity to open up as you need to. So again, this is about trusting yourself, trusting both sides of yourself, not just the good side, not just the amenable side, but trusting the shadow side as well. I've been hearing a lot about shadow work during this time too. So this is really, like I said, I don't know what it's called, but people call it different things. Hello, Carrie. Hi, Pam. How you doing? Destiny. Hi, guys. How you doing? Where are you guys all from today? I would like to know. Where you guys in the world? Please let me know. Who's in the house, okay? But this is about, trusting both sides of you. The shadow work that everybody's talking about. Cali, woo-woo. Florida, hello. It must be nice down there, huh? It must be nice over there, huh? Okay, so this is about trusting both sides of yourself. Santa Rosa, North Carolina, woo-woo. Hello. Good for y'all. Germany, wow, amazing. North Carolina, yep, that's what's up. San Antonio, Texas. Oh, welcome all. I love it. I'm actually from Texas. Yeah, I didn't know that, did y'all? Don't look me up either. But But the inner trust, the shadow work that everybody's talking about is really about the parts of yourself that you don't want to deal with. So many people have been dealing with it because they had no choice. They had no choice but to deal with it. But now, Lord, Spirit is saying you're definitely being propelled forward to have to deal with it at this time. So this is again talking about the part of yourself you don't want to show, the part of you that you keep secret, the part of you that others may gossip about. I'm hearing gossip here too. What you may not like about it. New York and the Bronx. Hey guys, how you doing? So this is about the shadow work, dealing with the sides of yourself that you normally don't want to deal with, period. So during this eclipse, you're going to be dealing with that side of yourself you don't want to deal with, the side of yourself you keep hidden, the side of yourself that you hide. It's time for that to come out because why? You need to balance yourself out. The Netherlands, awesome. How you doing, Ivy? How you doing, Hollywood? So all of this is about you dealing with both sides of yourself fully. So when you look at this message, what do you see? You see someone having to trust in this side of themselves because they're only showing one side of themselves. So you have to trust in both sides equally, bringing forth balance, guys. So you can't hide from it anymore. So again, so if you have any abandonment issues that are being unearthed at this time, any issues that are being unearthed at this time, it's necessary. Have faith in the process. They're also telling me to feel. They're saying you need to feel it. So don't hold it down. If you need to go quietly, go for a walk in the woods or something like that so you can cry it out, so you can yell and scream it out. Whatever you need to do that. Get it out. They're saying have faith in the process. Go through the process. Feel the process. If you're feeling this sense of hurt or loneliness, they're saying to feel that. Feel it deeply. If you're feeling grief, I'm hearing grief. If you're going through grief, so crisis right now, feel that, unearth it, go through it. It's necessary. So they're telling me to tell you it's necessary for you to feel it at this time. Like I said, because it's a lunar eclipse in Cancer, you have to feel it. You can't even play with it. So it's going to come up and either you're going to try to hold it down, you're going to either try to smother it, fake like it's not there. By the way, please thumbs up everybody that's in the house. I really appreciate it. You're going to some of you may try to hold it down, but what they're saying is no, don't hold it down. Deal with it, address it. When I have clients that may deal with, hurt and pain that unearthed from their childhood, albeit molestation, albeit hurts and pains that they've gone through in their life, where people that they trusted hurted them. Did I just say hurted them? Hurt them and hurt them on purpose. And they're like, why would they do this to me? You may need to unearth that. You may need to deal with that because that may be hurting you. And the more you keep it secret, and they always are like, well, I told somebody and nobody believed me and things of that nature. Sometimes when you deal with it in that fact, you may still not trust in yourself. So all of that to say, it's time to unearth those feelings. You may not want to tell your parents. You may not want to tell people close to you, things of that nature, but deal with it. Talk it out. Talk it out even to yourself. It's deep. And all of the feelings I'm feeling is like this deep energy that is very, it's some of you that's actual core. I feel like I need to do a cleansing right now. Let me see. So I'm picturing right now light that's going to the center of all of you right now. So I do cleansing work as well. So I'm going to just tell you what I'm doing right now. So I'm going directly to the center and core of everybody who's watching this live and coming to us later. During this time, it's necessary for you to unearth. And you can watch this over and over again. Cleansing out what's stuck right here is between your second and your third chakra. It's like a stuck energy, and you're stuck either in the past or you're stuck in this abandonment stage or you're stuck, and that needs to be unearthed. So I'm telling you, I'm sending you white light right now, pink light of healing right now to all of you, and unearthing that and cleansing that out. And sending all of that hurt. And you may need to just do some affirmations. Okay, Spirit's telling me to do some affirmations for you guys as well. Okay, so we're going to do some affirmations. I'm going to see what affirmations come up for you as well. But this is about unearthing that core experience. And some of you, it may bubble up in tears. It may come up and overflow. I'm literally taking off the door to what is holding it down. So it's removing that door, moving it out of place to where it can Okay, I'm hearing slowly seep out to where it will slowly seep out so you're not overwhelmed drastically. But if you want to deal with it all in one, they're telling me 1 hour, then you can do that as well. And you can move the door faster. Okay, so you can move the door faster if you like to deal with it all at once. But if you are a little frightened and afraid, then just let it go ahead and just seep out a little bit at a time. Maybe you may be at work, maybe you may be at school, maybe you may be somewhere where it may not be necessary for you to deal with, or you may not feel the need to deal with it right now, or you may feel like you're afraid of what people will think if you deal with it right now because you may get emotional. Things of that nature. It's removing that door of holding whatever it is down that you've been holding down. So it's removing that. So this is about you letting it out, seep over the next month. But if you would like it to seep out over the next hour that quick, you can just remove the door, remove the lid, remove what's holding it down. And it's usually something that you have put in place to cope. They're saying that you put this in place to cope, to deal. So you could walk out and act like everything is okay. So you could walk out and put that mask on and feel comfortable. It's so you it's so you could unearth, so you could walk out and keep it down so you would look normal. But right now, this is not a time of looking normal. This is a time of releasing what has been holding you back. And what's been holding you back is this lid, this door that you've been holding down for way too long. So it's time for you to release that door, let it seep out, or let it gradually, or let it come off totally. So it's almost like unmasking yourself fully. It's unmasking yourself emotionally. To the point where it doesn't even matter what people think. They're telling me to tell you about birthing experiences. Kind of, if some of you have gone through those birthing experiences where you've had a child or you've been in a room with someone having a child, women don't care. At a certain point, first they're like, oh, let me cover up, whatever. But at a certain point, you just don't care anymore. And you take it all off because you're so concentrated on bringing this child to life and healthy and all of this, that, and the other, that you are concentrated on that important thing that everything else goes out the door. So they're saying to concentrate on yourself. Concentrate on yourself like you concentrate on others, or concentrate on yourself more than you concentrate on others, to the point where you are unmasking this part of yourself in a way that's just really just authentic and unapologetically. So this is about releasing that God within as well, because by you holding this down, and I feel like the word is not coming to me, but they just holding it down, but it's like you're smothering it, you're keeping it within. By you holding this and keeping this within, you're also holding a piece of your soul and the God within you, to where you are keeping it to where you are keeping it okay, they're saying subservient, where you're keeping it not just masked, but you're keeping it. It's almost like you're keeping it in the basement. You're keeping it down. You're not allowed to feel it. So by you keeping this part of yourself, the shadow side of yourself, hiding it, you're also hiding a part of your soul. So if you think of the yin yang symbol, then you're going to see how this symbol has to come into one being. And you can't have one without the other. So that means that you are holding back a part of your soul that needs to be free. And right now, Lord. And right now it's time for you to unearth this in order to be victorious. Okay. All right, guys. So let me just see what other advice comes out for you. But that was a lot. How you guys doing? Okay. Freedom. Yes. Cleaning your soul. I can't see all of the messages. I only see them as they're coming through. But that was necessary. So hopefully that will help you guys in just cleansing some of the energies that you're going through right now. I hope that did help you. Now what I'm going to do really quickly is I'm going to just go into each energy. Yeah, I was really hot. And did you guys feel that energy? I would love to know. Because, Lord. I mean, it just had me like, oh my gosh. Well, you're welcome. You're welcome, Hollywood. Thank you, T. Murphy. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, so let me go by each sign, guys, and let me just see what comes. Not each sign. I'm sorry. I'm not going to do each sign. I'm not going to do 12 signs here today, okay? That just took a lot out of me just now. But I'm going to do water, earth, air, and fire, okay? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and get this party started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And I'm just going to give you guys some advice, and what messages come through will just come through. Thank you, Andrea. Good, Carrie. Good. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, guys. So let's go ahead and work on each sign. So I guess not each sign. I'm going to do water last because this whole thing really is about water. It's about emotion. Well, thank you, Ashanti. Good, good. Yes, imagine that door. And you guys move it the way you want. So I'm going to just let you guys know you can move that door the way you want, the way you need to. It's based on what you're willing to experience and the amount of time you want it to take. I'm also hearing that some of you may start off slower and then you just may just kind of just flick it off with a Band-Aid. So like you may just say, I just want to take it off so I could just deal with it. So some of you may not want to deal with it now, but you may deal with it a little later. But I'm starting to cool off now. But goodness gracious. Whew, Lord. That was a lot of energy. But I hope you guys really can benefit from it. Okay. Because I was going to record this. I was really going to record this, guys. You said I'm going to move it right now. Why you want me to do water first? Y'all so terrible. Really? Water signs? I just talked all about this water, energy, emotions. I'm drained. Can I get some fire? Can we get some fire and then get back to water? You just said what earlier this week? Okay, no, okay. I hear you, Savage. I hear y'all. Okay, but can I just recover for a hot second? Okay. So what I'm going to do is... yeah, rip it off like a Band-Aid. I feel you. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to do fire first because I just want to offset some of this energy, and then we'll get back to water. Then we can do earth and air. Is that fair? Is that fair? Y'all okay? Don't get mad at me, but let me just see what comes up. Actually, let me just see what comes up. Okay, guys? So let me just move all of this aside because I'm going to keep this all out because the energies are still here. And you guys may still feel this energy still moving, so continue to allow that energy to move. And like I said, you have control over it all, you know. Okay, good. Yes, let's balance it out. I love it. It's something when you feel a lot of fire and you're like, or you feel a lot of water, you need to balance it out. And what I just told you guys, you need to balance this energy out. You can't be all one way. You can't. You just can't, okay? All right, so let's see what messages are coming out for. I'm going to say the fire signs, some of the energies, more of the energies, and I want to say specific, some of the more specific energies that you may be feeling during this time. And I'm going to just do a quick read. Let me just see. Wow. Okay. So what came out was... some of you are not going to walk away. So this is the 8 of Cups. Oops. Okay. Wow. And then what came out was the fire sign. I told you guys, I'm not tripping. Okay. So as you fire signs, some of you may be thinking that you need to make some changes or walk away. But I feel like some of you are hesitant when it comes to change. And that's what this is talking about right here. What's at the foundation of this, though? Let's see. What's at the foundation of your hesitancy? The fire signs. What's at the core of the fire signs' hesitancy to change? Lack of action. This is because some of you have to take action and some of you don't want to take action. So let's go a step deeper. Why don't you want to take the action? Also, this is communication, lack of communication. So why is it that the fire signs don't want to communicate? Well, some of you fire signs, what's coming out is some of you don't want to communicate about wanting to get out of a restricted place. Oh, then the mother came out. Damn. Okay. So some of you may be in restrictions when it comes to a mother in your life. Again, this is that nurturing energy. This is that water energy. So some of you, to me is telling me about your emotions. So some of you, maybe dealing with letting go of restrictions concerning your mother, concerning a mother in your life. This is very important for some of you regarding a mother in your life. Continue, Spirit. What is this about? And this is a lack of communication. So what's at the core of this? And then we have the water sign, the Queen of Water, which is the mother again. So you have the mother here twice. So this is a lack of communication. Clarify this Eight of Swords, Spirit, because we have the eight so far. And then we just had the King and the Queen of Water. Wow. Okay, so this is talking about the fire sign. This is all about fire, guys. But this, I just saw a couple come up. So a couple's coming up right now. A water sign couple is coming up right now, perhaps. But this is, to me, telling me that this is a very emotional connection. So fire signs are dealing with a very emotional connection right now concerning a restrictive relationship or restrictive. But I want to find out what this restriction is. These are the 2 8s that are down here right now. Clarify this restriction, because this is letting go of restrictions, coming out of restrictions. Clarify this restriction. So some of you may be restricted due to a child, but there's an imbalanced situation here. But this is also about new beginnings. So some of you, again, are afraid of change. Clarify this change in this new beginning. Clarify this new beginning, the child. Clarify the child for the fire signs. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius for the fire signs. So some of you, we have a choice. You have a choice to make. There's an imbalance here going on, and you have a choice to make. So that's what's at the core of this reading. And it's time for you to work on coming out of a competitive situation, coming out of a place of competition. So you're holding back because it's time for this. You have the 3 of Pentacles here. It's time for you to make a change, a new beginning, but you have to come out of some competition. Let me clarify what this competition is. What is this competitive energy that Sagittarius, Leo, Aries are dealing with? The fire signs are dealing with. What is this competitive energy? I'm hearing siblings as well. Competitive energy. Wow. Then we just got the Queen of Fire and the Queen of Air. Wow. Whew, wow, guys. Okay, so some of you, okay, I'm hearing first and foremost, some of you may be dealing with a fire sign female and an air sign female. You may be dealing with a mother sign, a mother figure that is an air sign or fire sign and or fire sign. So they may be on a cusp, I'm hearing as well. So it's about you coming out of a competitive situation. Clarify this Queen of Fire, and then we're going to clarify the Queen of Air. Clarify this Queen of Fire. Clarifying this Queen of Fire. Oh, okay. Yeah, so there's some recovery that needs to be done. So you guys need to recover from something that happened back in your youth here. And this has something to do with you letting go of some responsibility that happened here in your childhood. And it's time for you to recover this situation. Okay? So let me find out about this air sign, this Queen of Air. What is this Queen of Air? Oh, this flipped out. Okay. Okay, so some of you are trying to come out and unearth some sadness that's going on in regards to this Queen of Air. So this is an air sign female, most likely in this situation. But this is dealing with some level of sadness, coming out of sadness. Clarify this sadness. What is the core of the sadness? Because what I'm telling you is all of you have to get down to the core of your issue in order to unearth it, in order to deal with it. So there has been some juggling. Somebody may not have been paying you enough attention to where there has been some conflict. So now we have 2 5s here. And then we have the 5 of Swords. And then we have the 5 of Cups. So we have sadness here. And if you notice here, this is like you dealing with coming out of this place of sadness. Not feeling like you were, you got enough attention. Maybe, again, this is going back to your childhood. Not feeling like you got enough attention. There was a lot of conflicting energies there. Maybe there was a lot of fighting around you. So this is about you dealing with that back then. So again, this is the time for you to deal with this in your foundation, your core. Let me just get the advice for you guys, and then I think I'm going to move on. Did you guys have any questions about that? Because that makes sense to me. This is because you have to get down to the core of the issue here. You cannot not deal with the core of the issue here. You have to really deal with it. So let me see the advice for you. We're dealing with the core of this issue for the fire signs. What is the advice for the fire signs? Okay, so some of the advice for you is following your divine guidance from spirit. So your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnerships, and other investments are available to you now. So this may also be affecting your finances as well. So if you're feeling insecure about finances, a lot of this is coming back from your childhood. And then we also have ask for your needs to be met. And then we also have here partnerships. So some of you are having a hard time speaking or communicating in your partnerships because of what happened here as a child in the competition, or not feeling worthy. I'm hearing not feeling worthy. So going through this level of sadness here. So this is definitely all about the fire sign here. And then having the hesitancy to change here, because they're going to have to unearth some of these issues. So they're asking, Spirit is saying, ask for your needs to be met. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It does not matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking others for help to assist you. And then we have partnerships. Allow healthful, supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heaven and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So this is extremely important for the fire signs here. So what I'm hearing here is some of you have a hard time of letting go of, they're saying control over a situation. There's a sense of attachment to a situation that you're not willing to let go of. It's almost like being in a relationship, just 1 foot, not putting 2 feet in, so you can kind of still deal. It's almost like you're afraid to put it all in. And they are saying when it comes to that relationship specifically, this may not be for all of you, they're asking for your needs to be met. So this is about you speaking up, expressing how you really feel, and you will receive the support you're looking for. Okay? Let me see what other advice comes out. Now I'm going to ask in regards to love, because a lot of this has been centered around love as well. So let me get the love advice for the fire sign, Sag, Aries, Leo. What is the fire sign? Hi, you guys. Okay. Okay, I see you. This is exactly what Sag, Leo, cuss. Okay. Okay, what I'm seeing here is we have physical touch is important during this time. And then I also see spiritual connection, and wow, honesty is essential. So like I said, guys, it's time to take the mask off, however you want to do that. So we have physical touch. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or give a hug to someone who really needs it, okay? But what also came out was spiritual connection. This relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. So there's a lesson here that you have to learn. And then we also have honesty is essential. To be a loving person, it is important that we speak truthfully and in an honest manner, in a loving manner. So we talked about this earlier, speaking lovingly. So, so that's what we have for the fire signs. Let's keep going, guys. Wow. So that's specifically to the fire sign. Let's see what else we have going on here. Are we about to do water now? Yep, past life connection. That's what that is about. A lot of times that's what that's about. Okay, so let's find out for the water signs. Let's go ahead and get into that. And then we're going to continue with the air and earth. Not necessarily in that order, but we'll see. All right, guys. Okay, one moment. All right. All right, so we're going to go into the water sign. Let's see how the water signs are going to be dealing with this. A Taurus dealing with the Cancer. That sounds fun. All right, let's go for it. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, thank you for the water signs. This is for all water signs. Let's see how the water signs will be affected specifically during this full moon eclipse, full moon lunar eclipse. What is at the core of this reading for the Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Wow, the counselor. Okay, so this is the Gaia deck, by the way. The counselor is about someone who you can come talk to. This is about you really understanding. Okay, clarify. Wow. Okay, so at the core of your reading is the counselor and love. Okay, the counselor and love. So some of you will be the counselor for others. Some of you may go to counseling around love. Okay. But let's go ahead and dig a little deeper. Let's see what this is about. I want to clarify what you're going to, well, okay, you're going to the counselor about love. So this is about talking to somebody about love. This doesn't necessarily mean that this is a counselor. This could be just a friend. This could be anybody who you put in a place of maybe talking about your love life. So let's see what's at the core of this. Let's see what's at the foundation so we can get down to the core. At the foundation of this is integrity and balancing. And actually, it's more about the lack of integrity. So you may be talking to somebody about the lack of integrity and the lack of balance in your relationship. So this eclipse energy is not playing. I'm telling you guys, you're going to be dealing with unearthing the sides of yourself. Like I said, integrity is about that side of yourself that you do not want other people to see. Usually integrity is you showing who you really are. Showing who you really are. And exposing. They're telling me, say, exposure. Exposing yourself. And then we also have abundance. So this is a lot of exposure, guys. This is a lot of exposure. Wow. When it comes to family, house, home, this is 10 of Cups right here. So if some of you deal with this, I'm telling you what's about to happen, guys. You will leave behind some endings. You just had 2 10s, guys. 2 10s came out. But it's only if you deal with it. So this is about you dealing with, again, the lack of integrity in your life, as well as the lack of balance in your life. And then what it will bring to you is 10 of Cups, okay? This 10 of Cups vibe, okay? I love it. Have to heal, feel good, high vibes, love no matter what. Yes, I love it. And then you can look this past and keep this past in the past, okay? So, but it requires you to deal with it. Let's go an extra step further. So many of the water signs are dealing with, again, this is that shadow work that I'm telling you guys about, that you will be hearing about a lot on YouTube or anywhere else. This is about a lot of shadow energy. So dealing with and unearthing things that are uncomfortable for you. So let's see what this is about. I want to go deeper into this integrity. Clarify this integrity, spirit. Okay. So this is about your passions, wisdom regarding your passions. So this is the Ace of Fire. So again, this is about your passion, creativity, passion in your life, whatever that makes you passionate. And this is obtaining wisdom about that. So this is about your past experiences regarding that. So in order to obtain wisdom, there's only one way to obtain wisdom, and that's to go through it. So this is about your water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you guys going through experiences. So this is about you talking to someone. So around this time, you may be talking to someone about these past experiences where you felt as though you have maybe shown up in a lack of integrity. And this is going to come out. And this is about you expressing this. So, and this is something that you will, that's truthful. Okay. This is definitely an experience that you've gone through that, no one can take it from you. Okay. Let's talk about this balance, the mind and body. So a lot of this to me is also talking about the body as well, exposure of the body. So let's clarify this mind and body. This is about balancing. Clarify this mind and body. So this is truth because this is air. So this is communication about balancing out the mind, body, and spirit. Wow. And then what comes out, good morning, guys. And what comes out for you is emotional intelligence. And it may have something to do with that's been causing anxiety. So this is about your emotional intelligence coming out of this place of anxiety. Okay? So in order to bring forth this balance and deal with what's been making you anxious, you have to utilize the wisdom and work in an intellectual way. This is emotional intelligence. is necessary. So I want to go one step deeper. There was another card that came out. Let's see what else came out. It was the Ten of Cups. So let's go deeper into this Ten of Cups for the water signs. For all water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Wow. So some of you are wanting this Ten of Cups. What's coming out is having faith. So all the messages that are coming out here are major transformative messages for the water sign. And I want to find out. So now I have two things I need to find out about. Each one of these, because we're going to go down to the core just like we did the fire signs. What is really at the core? So let me ask the question, Spirit. What is at the core? Okay. What is at the core for the water signs that they need to deal with, that may need to be unearthed at this time? What is at the core for the water signs that they need to unearth at this time to heal? To heal. Spirit. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Okay, that came flying out. Okay, so again, going back to your passions, your creativity. But let's, one moment. Oh, I think my computer is ready to, my computer is about to die. One moment. My phone is about to die. One moment, guys. Okay. Oops, sorry, guys. All right, so we can keep going. I don't want to stop because I don't have time to stop right now. Okay. Let's just keep going. Thank you, Holy Spirit. What else is coming out? Okay, so it's change. Okay, so these two came out. So it's definitely change when it comes to the passions in your life. So this is what's at the core, but I still don't get it. I'm seeing water. I'm seeing emotions. Clarify further. So this change. What is at the core for the water signs? It's your passion. What's at the core? Okay, boundaries. Boundaries. Why is it that they're not setting boundaries? So we're seeing boundaries in play. So for the water signs, why are the water signs having a hard time with setting boundaries? Why are the water signs having a hard time with setting boundaries? Ooh. Fear. Okay. So the water signs are having a hard time setting boundaries due to fear. Okay, so this is about, so definitely you guys are at a time where you need to heal emotionally. It's time to put things into order. There's change that is occurring regardless, and you're going to have to set boundaries, period. So this is for the water signs. So during this, what was it, full moon eclipse in Cancer, this is what's going to be coming out for all of you guys, okay? So like I said, all the water signs, you're going to have to deal with the healing of this. Are you setting boundaries? And so I'm going to ask the question, who are you setting the boundaries for? What are these boundaries for? Let's take it an extra step further. Because we want to get to the core of why maybe perhaps some of you don't want to set these boundaries. Why do the water signs have a hard time setting boundaries? Ooh. Wow, guys, I'm just telling you, wow, woo. Okay, so you guys afraid to change too? We just had the fire signs hesitant to change due to a core in their life. But Cancers, Scorpios, Pisces, you guys, wow. Okay, so a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastinations, water signs. Embrace the opportunity to change. That change will bring, okay? So this is your advice. You also receive 10 of Raphael, which is 10 of love. Again, 10 of cups. This has come out for the water signs. Again, 10 of cups, 10 of cups, 10 of cups. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members. And happily ever after. Are you guys afraid of getting what it is that you really want? I mean, that's what it feels like to me. Like you're afraid that you're actually going to get what you want. Is this? Okay. So that's what it's coming down to. So you guys going to have to deal with it. Let me just see what advice comes out for you in regards to you dealing with this. What is the advice for the water signs in dealing with these boundaries and holding themselves back? So yeah, what is the advice for the water signs? What is the advice for the water signs in this procrastination? Again, this came out for you guys earlier. Seeing the big picture. Get out of the small mundane regarding your love. Some of you may need to ask for assistance and help to move forward. Let me see what other advice comes out for you, and then I'll get you guys some love advice for the water signs. And then we'll move on to the next sign. Focus on your priorities. So you're getting two similar messages here. See the big picture. Focus on your priorities, okay? Where you put your focus is where you will receive the outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. So again, seeing the big picture. Don't concentrate so much on the mundane, on the small, on the little thing. Look at the bigger picture. How does this little thing being unearthed help you in the larger picture of things? So that's for the water signs. Let me see what the love advice is for you guys, and then I'm gonna conclude the water signs and move on to the next element. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Wow. Oh my gosh. So I hope that made sense to you guys. It's so hard. It is hard. No, I'm not saying that. It's not. But I hope you guys just, if you need to look at this over and over again in order to enjoy your healing process, if you want to heal a little quicker, like I said, continuing to do that exercise that I just did for you and unearthing that door, letting that door go, you will feel it. Good. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, guys, what came up for you guys for the water signs is have patience. By the way, guys, if you haven't thumbs up, please do so at this time. I really appreciate it. Love is patient and kind always. Cancers, Scorpio, and Pisces. I can't tell you how many times, I can't tell you how many times I've said I'm over being patient. How many of you guys have said I'm over being patient? You're over being patient. You're like, I don't want to be patient anymore. You know, I feel you, but that is the advice. You need to change your name to Patience. I love it, right? I'm telling you, it's crazy. Now, I just heard a ringing, so I'm going to ask Spirit what that was. Like I told you, some of you guys will get certain downloads. I many times get minds in the way of visions and in the way of, that's when I know Spirit is trying to give me a message as well. So let me just ask Spirit what this message is. Ancestors, loved ones, thank you for the message that you want to bring forth to the collective. What message are you trying to bring forth to them at this time? What was that for? What was that for? What was that message for? Thank you, Holy Spirit. The ring. Wow. So some of you guys are ready. Let me tell you, this transition that's happening is so you can unmask your truth. It's necessary. So I'm just letting you guys know the fear of getting hurt again. But let me make it clear to you, and I understand exactly what you're talking about. This fear of getting hurt, by you unmasking yourself truly, both sides of yourself, including your shadow self, this is something that you've never done before. So you want to get a different result than you've gotten before. So have you heard of the saying, you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you know, and you're expecting a different result? That's insanity, right? So if you do it differently, but you have to think about it. That wisdom that we just saw, guys, was important because it's about your experiences now. Your experiences that you've gone through will not allow you to hurt as bad as you hurt in the past. You will never hurt like that ever again. Those changes that are occurring, and if you're afraid to step out right now, what I'm telling you is if you're afraid to step out at this time, let me make it clear to you, that hurt that you felt before can never hurt like that again because you've already done that, been there, done that. Yes, you may feel some level of hurt, disgust, disappointment even, but will it hurt you the same way? Not necessarily. So let me just comfort you, comfort your heart at this time that you will never hurt like that again. So hopefully that just gives you the courage to just go ahead, do it, get out of the past. This is about the here and now. Everything that came out is about you leaving the past behind, not looking so far into the future and dealing with your current situation right now, healing, okay? Yes, I understand. And we all hurt and we all will cry. We all will hurt, we all will cry. But let me tell you, that pain that you went through before will never be exactly like that, because now you've experienced things differently. Now you have a new level of wisdom. And when you look at things from a different perspective, that pain it won't be the same. So even if you put yourself in a situation again, or you go back into a situation that wasn't, that wasn't in your best interest at the time, you will deal with that situation quite differently now. What you guys just also receive, and this is that water sign energy, but this is for everyone. Spirit is saying it's for everyone. It's just coming out during this water sign portion. Know your fears. So again, this is about this time unearthing your fears. You cannot set boundaries for something you don't even know exists. Know your fears. Or you may even be trying to unearth boundaries because of the fact you don't really realize where your fear lies. So all of that to say, if you know your fears, you know what to do. You know how to protect yourself. You know how to maneuver. You know how to ... But if you don't know what to address. You have to know what it is that you want during this time. Fear of rejection. I feel you. We all go through the feelings of rejections as well. And again, though, when you realize that the rejection is not a rejection of you, usually it's someone rejecting a part of themselves, because you may be showing them a mirror image. You may be a reminder about an inadequacy in themselves. Don't get me started, guys. Y'all about to have me start preaching here today. I am so serious. You guys may be seriously, like you feel like it's a rejection of you. It's not you. And when you stop taking it personally and feeling like it's all about you, or it was you, or you're the one who caused it, it's not you. It's not you. Okay? So let me make it clear to you. The worst is over. No fear, loves. Yes. And there is a difference. I'm telling you guys, if you walk in fear and trying to have a loving relationship, you're going to feel nothing. That's not love, really. And most people are walking in it. And most people are doing it. And I'm not saying that, it's not acceptable practices. It is an acceptable practice because most people are doing it. But to really walk in love in a loving relationship, that's a whole nother reading. Okay. So let me go here to the earth signs. Let me do some earth signs. Do we have some earth signs here? Let me do the earth signs and how the full moon and lunar eclipse will affect the earth signs. Let's go ahead and look into that. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Did I say that right? Let's look into the earth signs. What earth signs do we have here so far? We have some earth signs in the house. I already saw a Taurus in the house. Who else is here? Well, let me go ahead and get the earth signs reading started. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and look into the earth signs. The earth signs, what can they expect during this full moon eclipse? And then let's also try to get down to the core of what the earth signs may be experiencing through this lunar eclipse. Thank you, Holy Spirit. So let's see what's at the core. Thank you. For the earth signs. Woo! Okay. This came out, your intuition. Not following your intuition specifically, but this could be an intuitive person that's in your life. Bringing forth balance to an intuitive. Okay, then we just got the death and the rebirth. Okay. I'm going to clarify this further. Let's see what's in the foundation. The Queen of Earth and the Scribe. Clarify further. Integrity. Clarify further. Love. All right. Like I said, everybody's going to be dealing with love one way or another. I don't know what else to say to you guys. You guys are going to be dealing with love one way or another. Okay, bringing forth balance when it comes to your intuition. I want to dig a little deeper into that. Let's just look a little deeper into that. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's see. For the earth signs here, they're dealing with their intuition here. So this is about seeing the unseen, what you don't know. This is seeing, unearthing things that you don't see. Okay. Clarify the intuition. Wow. Okay, so this is also a nurturing person in your life, whoever this is. Someone who you potentially believe in. Someone who may be a bit impatient here as well, but you trust them. I'm seeing here also to choose your battles concerning this person. So this is, to me, a very nurturing energy that you're having to deal with in order to get your destiny, in order for your destiny to flow, in order for you to get what it is that you're looking for. You're going to have to trust. Okay? Clarify this intuition in reverse. So this is definitely about newness coming in your way. So like I said, there's a very nurturing person that's in your life right now that you may need to balance things out with. This has a lot to do with trust, and it also has to do with you moving towards your destiny. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. And so this is definitely very positive. So for you to get to this place, you have to bring forth this balance in your own life. Okay? And you may have to also choose your battles when it comes to this person. So let me see what else we have here. We also have the death and rebirth here of the death and rebirth as it relates to abandonment, as it relates to someone leaving you, as it relates to someone taking something from you, okay? So let's clarify this death and rebirth. Clarify this death and rebirth for the earth signs. We have, this is also, death and rebirth is also Scorpio energy here. So you may have a Scorpio in your life also. Whew, all of this is wanting to come out. Okay. So like I said, some of you, it may be time to rebuild with somebody who was kind of controlling. It's time for a new start here, definitely for you guys. Like I said, in this relationship, it was very unbalanced. Someone was very controlling. But I'm seeing here that you, again, need to follow your intuition. See what it is that you refuse to see. Because you're really not alone, but there's something that you're refusing to see here. So let me get down to the core of this. What is it that they're refusing to see? Okay, so we have the teacher here. So there's something you're refusing to see, something, a lesson. This is a lesson. You're refusing to learn. Some of you earth signs here are refusing to learn or have not learned this lesson yet. Okay? Let's clarify this. I want to get into this abandonment or this Five of Pentacles. It may not necessarily be abandonment. It's how it resonates with you. But let me see what comes up. But usually Five of Pentacles to me is abandonment. If you look here, it's like someone stole something from you. If you notice here, there's like a necklace that this woman is missing here. So somebody took something from you. So earth signs, someone took something from you, and it's time for you to let go of that so you can move into the future. Let's clarify this abandonment, what somebody took from them. So some of you may feel like someone took your someone took an opportunity from you, an opportunity that you were very good at, that you should have gotten. Clarify. And I feel like some of you intuitively saw this coming. And you may feel like someone else didn't put forth the effort. They were impatient in how they worked with you and how they dealt with you, but they didn't put forth the effort. And this has shook your base chakra. This has shook your foundation by them taking this from you. You may be feeling this now, but it may be time for you to take the lead on all of this, okay? I felt like that was really encrypted, FYI, so I hope that made sense to you. It was almost like Spirit is like telling me so you can understand, but I may not fully understand, but that's okay. Happy New Year's, Gypsy. How you doing? Okay, so I hope that made sense to you guys. Whew, Lord. Okay, so now let's see what's at the foundation. Go further into the foundation because now this is affecting your love life. Because what came up here, your integrity regarding your love life, it has come up here. But this is like some you found out some information as it results. You found out some information about how someone affected your finances even. This is someone who's financially stable. This is that earth sign energy. But this is some information you're finding out. And you're also having to deal with some issues here regarding integrity, regarding love. So let's just go ahead and look at both of those. What is it that the earth signs are finding out? Clarify the scribe. Because the scribe is like you may receive an email, you may receive some type of communication, a letter. The scribe is someone who writes. So I want to clarify this communication. Clarify this communication that the earth signs will. So you're going to receive a communication that's going to help you to heal. It's going to start your healing process. What is this communication? About your success and growth. So again, this is going back to you growing something very important. You working towards something. I want to say financially growing. So this is definitely about you working towards something or putting forth a lot of effort into a career choice, perhaps. And then we also have here seeing the truth. And again, that shadow energy, confronting your shadow side, confronting someone else. So this is confronting someone else, lifting the veil. So you guys really got to follow your intuition during this time. It's going to be imperative that you follow your intuition in order to maneuver through this death and rebirth process. So this is definitely for the earth signs here in order to get the financial stability, or this is something you've been working on here, working on a lot. So it's time for you to heal that situation and be able to confront the truth. See, this is what I'm talking about. It seems so encrypted. It's so encrypted. It's like Spirit won't tell me specifically what it is. But I'm going to go an extra step further because I'm nosy. And I'm just going to see if Spirit at least unveils it partially. Let's see. What is this message that the earth signs are going to potentially get? Like I said, it's definitely something regarding your finances, career, but clarify further, and you're going to be able to heal this. So clarify the scribe in this message that the scribe is bringing forth. What is this healing message that you're going to receive? Okay, still not what I'm looking for. Okay, so, wow. Now that is more so what I'm looking for. So again, you guys are dealing with a lot of illusions here. I feel like there may be someone kind of playing with you, but at the end of the day, this is really all about self and obtaining the wisdom you need. I'm seeing laughter in play here. So I think that's a good thing. Whoever this is that's around you, they're inspiring you. So there may be somebody around you that is pouring into you in this way. And they bring you wisdom. But it's time for you to see through the illusions, though. Seek the truth. Okay? Confront the truth. Okay? And then you also have the intuition here. So this is about someone trying to take something from you, and it's time for you to confront it. So that's the information that's coming out for you. Whew, and you may not be taking it seriously, but I think that this information is going to help you tremendously. Okay? Let's go further into the integrity regarding love here. Let's look at integrity regarding love for the earth signs here. I'm going to look into the integrity regarding love. So for the earth signs, then we're going to get you guys some advice. Clarify this integrity regarding love. Ah, okay. They're telling me to spread out. Okay, I'm going to this deck. This is crazy. Integrity regarding love for the earth signs. Oof. All right, let's see. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Clarify integrity. Clarify integrity for the earth signs. I keep hearing abandonment here. But integrity regarding love. Okay, so someone may have walked away from you guys. Clarify this further. Integrity regarding love. Oh, wow. And we received the death card again. And we also received, so you definitely have a brand new beginning, a brand new future regarding this love situation. But clarify this Eight of Cups further again. So this is about someone who may have walked away. Two of Cups again, guys. So we have two of Cups here twice. So this is a relationship that didn't work out in the past. And I feel like this relationship is coming back. You felt like this person may not have been walking in the best integrity. and relationship, and it ended. It was like it was a harsh ending. I want to say it was because it's 10 of Swords here, so it definitely was an ending. So let's clarify this relationship a bit. Whew. And then we have 9 of Swords and death again, guys. So this is a relationship that has definitely ended. Someone walked away. I just want to show you how death is here twice. Oh, I'm sorry. Death is here 3 times, okay? So this is Scorpio energy as well. So you have death here 3 times. So you're definitely dealing with someone who walked away, ended a relationship. And I feel like there's some newness that's coming because there's a future here. We have 3 of Wands. There's definitely a future here. And then we have 9 of Swords here. So this, whoever this was, it was a 9 and then a 10 of Swords type energy. First, this energy brought forth some anxiety and then it ended. Clarify this 9 of Swords, the anxiety around this energy. Yep, and then it was an ending because we have the World here. Woo. Wow. Okay. It's just flicking out for you guys. And then we have 10 of Wands here, releasing a burden. So someone felt the need to release a burden here. It did bring forth some anxiety, but I do see it may potentially be a future here. But let me look further into this 3 of Wands for the earth signs. Ooh. Yeah, we have King of Cups here. Now you're going to see things from a different perspective. You're going to see some sense of understanding. You're going to feel things from a different perspective. So I feel like you're going to start to understand this clearly during these next couple of weeks. We also have 8 of Pentacles again. You're working hard. You have the High Priestess again. And then you also have the 7 of Swords. This, in many ways, can tell me that some of you are working to work towards your intuition. But then I have this 7 of Swords here with the High Priestess, which may also be an indication that you may find out about some type of, again, integrity. Somebody broke some type of promise. This is about sneaking around, lies, things of that nature. And this is the High Priestess here as well. So this is about you finding out about that. So there's some information you're going to find out maybe in your working life that's going to impact your love life even. Or impact the truth, whatever someone lied about. You're going to find out more about this. And that's for the earth sign. So let me get you guys some advice. This is definitely in regards to your love life as well. So all of this was 2 of Cups. Death and rebirth, someone walking away, abandoning you, taking things for granted. There was endings here. So this was very clear for the earth signs here. So let me go ahead and get you guys some advice. All right. Let's get some advice for the earth signs. Okay. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's get some advice for the earth signs. Thank you. So let's get some chakra advice, and then we're going to get some love advice as well for the earth signs. What advice do you have for the earth signs? So we have self-esteem here. We also have yellow chakra, confidence, self-worth, and pride. So this is about walking in your best self, walking in your self-esteem, your highest self, recognizing your beauty, recognizing what you have to offer. And it's a decision that you have to make to follow your intuition right now. So your advice is to follow your intuition. This is about being assertive in the direction you want to go in. And I'm feeling like this is concerning love as well. So let me give you some love advice. Actually, no, love advice. Let's find out what the love advice is for the earth signs. So like I said, this time is going to be very interesting. The next month or so is going to be very interesting. This lunar eclipse is going to really have a major impact. You will feel this energy as you move into the next lunar eclipse. Actions speak loudly. Choose love, and physical touch is important. For some of us, nothing is more important than a tender touch. This might include a pat on the back or give a hug to someone who really needs it, okay? And then we have choose love. You always have a choice as to what you should do. And then we have actions speak loudly. Express your love through your actions, okay? So let's see what other advice comes up for you for the earth signs during this lunar eclipse energy. Whew. Like I said, for everyone, it's definitely going to be a lot of emotions. Wow. And what came out for you was positive faith and optimism. You open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with your path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. Okay, so that's for our earth signs. Let me see what other advice comes out for you. And this will be the last bit of advice that I'm going to give for the earth signs. So I hope that was helpful. That was a lot. That was a lot. Earth signs, did that make sense to y'all? Goodness gracious. Did that make sense? What other advice do we have? Woo, Lord. Okay. Okay. What other advice do we have? Wow, you guys received the Wheel of Fortune again. Archangel Jeremiah. My bad, Jeremiel. Archangel Jeremiel? I hope I'm saying that right. Archangel Jeremiah? New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness for the earth signs. I love this. So this is the second time you guys got destiny, Wheel of Fortune. This is supposed to happen this way. So know that. And you also have 3 of Ariel. This is 3 of Pentacles. This is about you starting off something new. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career and your artistic endeavors. Working with others in a cooperative manner. So things are going to improve when it comes to finances. I mean, I've seen that. New beginnings regarding finances and love, really, for the earth signs. Wow. Whew. Okay, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Okay, one more bit of advice. Last one, and then we're going to the air signs. Air signs are next. And then I'm going to conclude. I've been on here for an hour and a half. Lord. Okay. Okay, so we have for the earth signs, joy. So, I mean, I'm just telling you, it's all looking up for the earth signs. I'm so happy for you guys. Wow. And I was talking to you earlier about this opportunity that you feel like somebody stole from you. That opportunity is coming back around full circle for you and in a better position than you were before. So if this may be an upgrade of some sort. So the opportunity is here for the earth signs. Don't be afraid. It's here. I love it. I hope that helped you. That was beautiful. Okay. Well, let's go ahead into the air signs. Whew. Let's go into the air signs. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead and change the energies because I'm about to do another one. Okay. Okay, they're telling me to do the earth sign one more time. One more again. Earth sign advice. Earth sign advice. Okay. Mouse spirit. Tend to the small things. This is different from the earth signs. I mean, different from the water signs. It was totally different. So tend to the smaller things in life. So this is the mouse spirit for the earth signs. And then we also have turkey spirit. Give with gratitude and grace. Okay. Clear out clutter. And the co-create spirit. So this is again about brand new beginnings, brand new things coming your way. You're creating something new. The egg is about creating something new. So before you guys leave, please thumbs up. Thank you. Let's go ahead into the air sign. Now I'm going to clear the energy. Air. Air. Let's go ahead into this air sign energy. All right, let's go into this air sign energy. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Let's see what's in this air sign energy. Thank you. What do we have for the air signs? What's at the core of this reading for the air signs? For this lunar eclipse? This energies that's going for around now through February. The next full moon. What energies can we expect specifically for the air signs? What's at the core? Whew. All right. Passions. You guys may be a little volatile with your words around this time. You're going to be extremely passionate around this time. And you're going to say it like it is. I'm not surprised this came out like this because although this is the lunar eclipse in Cancer, it's still everything that's been coming out is about sharing your thoughts, expressing your feelings. So I'm so not surprised that the air signs, which is expression, which is about your words, the intellect and all of that, is getting the passion. And it's going to be like really a high vibration of energies. It's going to be high emotions and you're going to be speaking it like, oh, wow. you're not going to want to hear from other people. You're going to be telling it like it is. You're not going to want to hear what other people have to say. You're not going to want to hear about any immature energies. You're not going to want to hear about any foolishness. You're not going to want to hear about